Now, a reminder that the second term of Trump is so much worse than the first term. Remember all the headlines? Trump denies shithole countries remark, even though the top Democrats say he did it and they heard it. Trump denies making shithole countries remark. Remember, Trump posted, the language used by me at the DACA meeting was tough, but this was not the language I used regarding shithole countries. What was really tough was the outlandish proposal made, a big setback for DACA. That's what Trump said during his first administration, January 12th, 2018. And here was Donald Trump last night in Pennsylvania. Here, play this clip.
And we had a meeting. And I say, why is it we only take people from shithole countries, right? Why can't we have some people from Norway, Sweden, just a few? Let us have a few. From Denmark, do you mind sending us a few people? Send us some nice people, do you mind? But we always take people from Somalia, places that are a disaster, right? Filthy, dirty, disgusting, ridden with crime. The only thing they're good at is going after ships.
And just so you can see the receipts, CNN had the clip of Donald Trump from 2018 denying that he said those words. Play this clip.
Now, I just want to remind you that when those comments were reported by CNN, by the Washington Post, by other outlets, the White House, Trump denied it. Let me just play that denial.
Did you see what various senators in the room said about my comments? They were made. No, I'm not a racist. I am the least racist person you have ever interviewed. That I can tell you.
Then you had this little weasel guy, Ryan McKenzie, MAGA Republican Congress member, and he brags about Trump's FIFA Peace Prize. Here, play this clip right here.
The president and his administration also went to work fixing all the conflicts and forever wars that have been going on all over the globe. And he has resolved so many conflicts in a peaceable fashion that they just gave him the FIFA Peace Prize. How about that?
And then at this event, Donald Trump was bragging that prices are down, that there is no affordability issue, and anybody who says affordability is an issue is involved in a hoax. It's a scam. It doesn't exist. And of course, we know it exists. We know people are suffering. We know that everything's more expensive right now. But here's what Donald Trump says. Here, play this clip.
You know, and I said it the other day, and a lot of people misinterpret it. They say, oh, he doesn't realize prices are high. Prices are coming down very substantially. But they have a new word. You know, they always have a hoax. The new word is affordability. So they look at the camera and they say, this election is all about affordability. Now, they never talk about it. They never talk, thank you very much. They say I'm not allowed to run. I don't know what the hell that's all about, but that's okay. He said 4 more years. You see the new hat? We have 4 more years.
Now, fortunately, on state regime media, which calls itself Fox, you have the one good pro-democracy voice, Jessica Tarlov, pushing back. And the great point that she makes is, and this is an important point that we need to discuss more of, that Donald Trump and his entire regime have not published any economic data since the shutdown, really. They haven't published inflation data. They haven't published the CPI data, the Consumer Price Index. They haven't published the product price index. They haven't published unemployment number. They haven't published anything. They're hiding it. The data that we get comes from private sources. And she says, if these numbers were remotely good, they'd be publishing it. They're quite literally engaged in this fraud in plain view, hiding the economic data. Here, play this clip.
We aren't getting the jobs numbers anymore, the GDP numbers, or the inflation numbers. And we know that Donald Trump, if a number is even remotely good, or he can lie about it, he tells you what it is. Layoffs on track for Great Recession levels. ABC says 70% are spending more on their groceries, 60% more on utilities. Reuters, manufacturing's been contracting for 9 months straight. And this farmer bailout, $12 billion of his tariff pot, which he didn't need to put the tariffs in the first place. And the farmers are speaking out about this. This is Donald Trump's problem. He's the one who caused this. The head of the National Black Farmers Association, agriculture in this country has been in complete turbulence and turmoil since the president got elected. This is a man-made crisis.
And while they're hiding the economic data, Donald Trump gave an interview with Politico in the morning where he said the economy is A+++, A++. Here, play this clip.
But I do want to talk about the economy, sir, here at home. And I wonder what grade you would give your economy. A+.
Yeah, A++++++.
Right. Some other data points. How are the people actually feeling? Just take a look at what Pennsylvania residents are saying about Trump's economy. Let's play this clip.
The economy's down the tubes. Healthcare is awful. Prescriptions are terrible. Groceries are off the charts. And I think the only way we're going to do better is if he gets out and somebody else gets in.
And let's take a look at what Caleb Ragland, president of the American Soybean Association, feels of Trump's bailout, where Trump has to give $12 billion in a bailout because farmers are about to go bankrupt because of Donald Trump's tariffs against the world. Let's play this clip.
You know, last time we've had you on, and we have had the chance to talk to you pretty regularly throughout this very difficult year, you told us that the government bailouts never make farms profitable. So while you're grateful for this, in terms of the long term, does this fix things?
Well, this is a Band-Aid on an open wound. And again, we're thankful that there's something that this will help keep some farms in business. But what we truly need are market-based solutions. Those are sustainable long-term. Here domestically, we have opportunities for the administration to finalize the renewable volume obligations for biofuels here before the end of the year, the 45Z tax credit. We have numerous opportunities to expand markets worldwide, and we truly need demand because without demand, we're not able to receive a price that is economically sustainable for our crop. And that's what American soybean farmers want, is opportunities to make a living, to make a profit from the market, not being dependent on the next program to keep us from bleeding to death. But the situation's serious. I've been farming 21 years now full time, and this is by far the most serious economic situation that I've experienced and my family's experienced. And I think that's the same for many farmers across this country. We're looking at a 1980s type farm crisis if this trend continues, and we're hoping to turn the tide. We need opportunity. The American farmer is the best in the world. We simply need a level playing field, both for our cost of production and making sure that we don't have obstacles that are causing our exports to be hindered. Because we're great producers, we just need a level playing field and opportunity moving forward, and hope the administration can deliver that in the future.
And so we see MAGA turning against Donald Trump. Another data point that we reported on yesterday is those two elections, the two big election results. One was in Miami, where the Democratic candidate, Eileen Higgins, won the mayor's race against Emilio Gonzalez, the first time we see a Democrat win that Miami mayor's race in about 30 years. And then you go to a Georgia special election in a House district there, which was previously a very ruby red district. And there a Democratic candidate, Eric Gisler, won. Gisler lost that district in 2024, 61 to 39%, and now he won by 2% there. So a major flip there. We're seeing the signs of an even bigger tsunami brewing next year in the midterms than what we saw in early November. I want to talk about this as well. Ukraine also standing up to Donald Trump. Trump thinks he's going to bully Ukraine into surrender. Well, the permanent representative of Ukraine to the United Nations, Andriy Melnik, gave this incredible speech where he said, "Our territory and our sovereignty are not for sale." Here's what he said.
But let me be clear. Our territory and our sovereignty are not for sale. We are not at the Christmas bazaar. We are not at the infamous Cherkizovsky market. Russia wants Ukraine to capitulate, as we just heard. Russia wants us to surrender. But my reply to you would be, дырку от бублика получите вы, а не Украина. You will get just the whole of a bagel.
And so while all of this is going on, Donald Trump is sending emails like this to people on his email listserv. I subscribe so you don't have to, but this is how pathetic it's getting. He writes, confidential, this goes, Donald Trump, let's talk. Ben, I miss you so much. Wow, are you ignoring me? With 2025 coming to a close, it's time we catch up. I really want to talk to you. It is super important that we are on the same page before 2026 begins. Confidential talk with Trump. Click here. Looking forward to talking with you, President Trump. And when you click it, it demands that you give him money. I mean, how utterly pathetic can you get? Can you get any more pathetic than that?